Board of Trustees of the Labour Party said it has stepped in to steer the affairs of the party following the expiration of the tenure in office of the immediate past National Working Committee (NWC) led by Julius Abure. A statement signed and issued on Wednesday night by the BOT through its chairman, Comrade SOZ Ejiofor, described the secret national convention held on Wednesday at Nnewi in Anambra State as a charade. The statement reads, following the expiration of the tenure in office of the immediate past National Working Committee of the Labour Party headed by Mr. Julius Abure, the Board of Trustees of the Labour Party, in line with the Labour Party constitution, has stepped in to steer the affairs of the Labour Party. This step is to avoid any leadership vacuum in the Labour Party. Furthermore, the Board of Trustees of the Labour Party, in consultation with major stakeholders in the party, will soon communicate the process for the conduct of an inclusive and expansive national convention of the Labour Party. This is in line with the March 20th, 2018 High Court consent judgment delivered by Justice Gabriel Kolawole, which recognized the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) as the owner of the Labour Party and mandated that an all-inclusive and expansive national convention of the Labour Party be held. The decision of the Board of Trustees is also in furtherance of the agreement signed between the former national chairman of the Labour Party, Mr. Julius Abure, and the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress (TUC) on the 27th June 2022, which was mediated by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). While we commend members of the Labour Party, especially workers, students, youth, market women and men, obedient and candidates of the platform of the Labour Party for their contributions and fidelity to the ideas of the party, the Board of Trustees promises to quickly set in motion processes for the conduct of an inclusive and expansive national convention. Unlike the charade that took place today in Nnewi, and in tandem with the principles of popular democracy, that all-inclusive national convention will start with grassroots congress at ward, local government, state, and ultimately at the national level. The process will not leave any genuine member of the Labour Party out and will be held in the full view of the Independent National Electoral Commission, media, civil society, security agents, and the general public. We commend the leader of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and key stakeholders in the party for declining to deodorize the malfeasance that took place in Nnewi with their presence. The BOT assures all stakeholders that we are committed to reclaiming and positioning the Labour Party as the vehicle of the social, political emancipation of our dear country, our working people and populace. Earlier on Wednesday, Abure was re-elected as the national chairman of the Labour Party at a controversial national convention held in Nnewi, Anambra State. Abure, along with 8 others, were declared re-elected into the 22 members National Working Committee of the Labour Party by the chairman of the National Convention and Deputy Governor of Abia State, Ikechukwu Emetu, at the event held at Grand Seasons Hotel in Nnewi. Okay. Communicate and all of those things. See, I'm tired of all these things. I think the best thing for this man, what was his name, Abure, is just for him to resign, because honestly, I was just shocked that another chairman supposed to come in, and I know that for all inclusive, whether this a BOC, whether they have ulterior motive or what have you, whether it will be an OT did not attend, is a different ball game entirely. But what I find when I heard this yesterday, that Abure has been re-elected, I find it so uncomfortable with that. Now, if we are starting another electioneering year, another year, or after your tenure has expired, I think it should be it should be somebody else, wherever the person is coming from, depending on what the constitution of the party says. Because I remember, I think about whether last month or so, a voice came somewhere that oh, the national chairman should be from the north, which is not bad anyway, because I don't think I mean I've never seen where a chairman will still be re-elected after the convention. They will present another person, and the issue of back and forth on this Abure is just getting too much. Whether Abure is innocent or not, in the recent, I just believe, I don't know. I mean, I'm just asking that question: is it possible for him to be re-elected? Why not try somebody? And also, as a man of integrity, if you have tried your best and you think that a lot of things are really happening, and every now and then stress upon stress, well, I just believe that it's as a result of the emergence of Peter Obi in Labour Party, because these guys never had this opportunity. They never had this kind of how will I put it, this kind of exposure and this kind of popularity they have now before Peter Obi came on board. And Peter Obi is the reason why all of them are running kitty kitty kata kata and all of that. Why? What were they doing? Like I said, the BOT and the rest people who are trying to make sure that the party is down, they are all doing this because of Peter Obi. But the truth must be told. Truth must be told. Me, I'm not comfortable that Abure should be the chairman again with all the allegations levied against him. Of course, we are talking about a sane society. We should not go down the route of all those who are corrupt. The best thing is just for you to resign. If they want to do an investigation or whatever. Well, I don't know how far they have gone with that case of allegations against him of corruption and all of those. But at least Neil, your tenure has ended. Fine. Why do you still want to be the chairman of the party again? Let somebody take over, because without Peter Obi, the Labour Party is nothing. The Labour Party is zero. If Peter Obi lives there today, forget it. All of them, everybody, all the people that are showing their face now, all of them, they go rest. They don't go feel do anything. But one thing is that if Obi leaves and go to another party, because of the way Obi is, the people who are using some people against the party now, they will still go there and do it. So is it a case of him leaving from one party to another? Will that solve the problem? So guys, I would just like you to know, because me, I don't understand this whole thing. It's just, I'm just tired. I'm tired of all this back and forth talk, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's just too much. How long? Now so we go the day. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.